Mind you, to the Godbold family, there's evidence I was microchipped non-consensually either prior to Occupy or during the Occupy, with all that I stated. And with that stated, the entrapment group that was stalking me since 2012, and then the entrapment group that set up her father was stalking us and then monitoring us because of all that and whatever else in the city of Cleveland, with what I've already mentioned. Now, that aside, I'm getting memory blank terribly in MK Ultra. Hold on, let me pause this. That aside, when we got into our relationship, I didn't put two and two together. She didn't really tell me that when she had her divorce from her previous marriage. I was guessing that it was like 3 to 6 to 8 months prior. That's what I had figured in my head without putting two and two together with what I've been through. And then he showed up. That aside, the second day I was with her, something like that. That aside, because of all these other dudes that wanted her during our relationship, including her ex-husband, made it difficult for her and I to have a relationship. And she was a cult. I'm Christian. I don't practice a cult. Corinthians 7, I'm good on that. I got the kind of faith where I can do that kind of relationship, no problem, with any girl in a cult. And with that said, we had relationship issues, and she was bipolar, and I was PTSD, Havana syndrome, and she has both too, if we're not microchipped at the time. Gang stalking, etc., sting operation entrapment, etc., accusations, false diagnostics, etc., family bullshit, etc. I discussed. With that said, medicinal need for cannabis not being met because of the laws of Ohio, and still to this day, the federal status and no insurance coverage, and we couldn't grow at the time legally. And with that said, all these contributing factors caused us to have a rocky relationship, a very, very rocky relationship. And I got blamed by her family. I got blamed by the person that was at her murder that lied about certain events to the FBI and police. I got blamed by her ex-husband who was jealous, and I struck back at him many times. I disrespected him many times during the relationship because I know she cheated on me with him. I know he was 50-something years old, feeding her, giving her fucking, buying her bottles of wine, getting her juiced up when she's 23 with substance abuse issues and mental health issues. Aside from if she's microchipped, they can sting operation entrapment, father, me, etc. And what's it called? They tried to set me up based off of that. And the final point I want to mention to her family, to the rest of the world, and to the Crip gang, what's it called? Which her family is associated with other organizations, the original Crip. I'm forever tied because of that event and that relationship. But what's it called? She physically broke up with me about a month to 2 months prior to her death because I was on house arrest and she wasn't allowed over my house. The judge did not allow me work privileges. So I could not provide for her. And when I had a job, and I just got hired at an interview and an orientation the following week after my court date. The judge knew she did not let me go to work. And instead of waiving the fee for the ankle monitor, she made my family and I pay, my family spotted me, $230 a month, which was, I don't know how much total after 9 months. Do the math. I'm not going to right now. I'm going to make the point. So, put the facts I presented together now, based off of the lies of everything, the pseudo personality they created after the gaslighting of the Tippy Gang leader, and whatever his relationship is to me or his name prior to the relationship of Chelsea Lynn Louise Godbold. And I don't know if he had sexual relations with Chelsea, the Tippy Gang leader had sexual relations with Chelsea Lynn Louise Godbold during our relationship, after our relationship, if he set people up to her, or before our relationship. But I knew he had, V2K stated that he had sexual relations with members of her family-in-law, And I don't know about her immediate family also, because he likes to do whole families. And let's keep that in perspective. Anti-microchipper. Shut down the NSA program in the US.